Beloved, I want to invite you in to an intuitive sense of free will and in its most pure, unadulterated form. So every moment that you live, you are actively choosing and creating your own experience. And you already know this. You also understand power over and power under structures come in and try to mess with our truth. I want you to imagine that your ability to know that you are inseparable from your power is choice and focus. So free will is literally that spark of awareness that is the intelligence that creates the manifestation. And you've likely heard that before. But in essence, you are free will in action. You are shaping the world around you with every conscious choice. As we know, in the spiritual communities and spiritual industry, there's always some modality, some kind of thing trying to help you connect to source. But there's no rule saying that you can't experience source directly. You have the right to know, to choose, and to create an inherent relationship with source directly. And so from my own personal journey, it has really taught me that when we think about source and free will, there's two layers. There is absolute free will, which is the original awareness from which all of creation flows, the infinite and the eternal, and relative free will, which deals with our everyday choices, our relationships, and our personal growth. So if we do this step by step by integrating parts of ourselves, then thaw out those frozen aspects of the soul and the tiny little knots of trauma that surround the energy body. And at the same time, respecting free will of your own choices and others allows you to unattach and tap into infinite. It's really encouraging because if we really understand the tangible transformation that takes place when you actively practice this insight, as you reclaim your creative power and you start to begin and experience reality as a fluidity, this interconnected between potential and form, not isolated events, which is linear, you become the very expression of the infinity, choosing and creating and no longer negotiating your power. So I want to encourage you to really honor your freedom, to take a moment to inquire, take many moments to inquire within, and that there is nothing outside of just awareness itself. So recognize that your awareness is the freedom to choose. It is the wellspring of everything that you create. So it is absolute beauty that defies and confines the differentiation between experiencing the infinite and eternal, what I call it, vertical prism of light, and going direct to source, or further going down the past, trying to understand the present, and trying to manifest your future. Getting in the emotion and manifesting your future. Yeah, that's part of it. But if we are unable to understand that you are free and you're already that infinite source in motion, that free will in motion, two different perspectives. You're both awareness with the background of that awareness coming in, stepping back and noticing that you are the experiencer, and also that you are the co-creator. We've heard this millions of times, I know. But I think it's so imperative to really understand that every single moment of your day, you're negotiating your power. And the essence of that is through free will. It is through free will. So with that said, if you need any support to unclog all the mind that wants to get involved, when you are essentially wanting to clean up your life and understand your free will has so much power. It is the most beautiful, unadulterated state where you start to feel when you are negotiating your power so vividly and so integrated in the body that you feel drained, then you will start to see where you're starting to get your power all day long. And you'll take back your power and you will start to live from a locus of control that is a free will that you have never known before. And it is so freeing and so beautiful. So all my love, all my light, grab the link in my bio if you want to grab a holographic reading to experience this for yourself.